Hi, today we're gonna do a full body circuit using weights. It's gonna be one circuit and we're gonna do it twice. And we're gonna get your whole body, okay? Let's go. So to start, we're gonna use one dumbbell. We're gonna hold it in a goblet position, so it's just hooked under the heels of your hands. Keep your feet hip width apart. Engage your core, remember to keep your ribs tucked in. And we're gonna inhale, squat, and as you come up, you're gonna shift your weight over one hip as you extend the other leg. Okay, so you're actually working both glutes here, turning them on, activating them. So you're gonna shift your weight over one glute, and then you get a hip extension on the other side. Inhale down, exhale up. So nice, kind of a little bit of a wide squat, strong core, teaching your core and your glutes to work together. Make sure you're not rounding your spine, so keep your spine nice and straight. It can take a few reps to find that balance in the bottom of your foot. Think about your outer heel with your core, okay? Your core stability, and that will help you balance. Let's now pick up the other dumbbell, and we're gonna go into an alternating forward lunge. So we're gonna step, you're gonna drop into two 90-degree angles in the legs, and then push off with your front heel. Okay, so you do need to have a strong core here too, so that when you push off, you're not arching your lower back. Okay, so you're pushing, again, with glute and core. We'll do 5 more here. Keep your sternum lifted, your chest lifted, shoulders away from the ears. Make sure you're really pushing through the heel. And last one. Good, we're gonna get down on the floor. Now, this one's tough for core, so we're gonna do a little bear hover. Hands right under the shoulders, toes tucked under. Before you do anything, make sure that you relax your shoulders and activate here in your lats, okay? So the lats work together with the core. Keep your dumbbell under your wrist. We're gonna do one side at a time. Okay, we're gonna lift the knees, row, release back down. 5 per side. Lift the knees, row. So you're activating core, and you're activating that lat. You may need to go down and wait for this one, or you can just push your weight away and do it without weight. And if you do opt for that, just use an open palm as you row. Let's switch sides. Lift the knees, row, and back down. Try not to let your hips tip too much side to side. They'll want to. That's your core just trying to push the work off to someone else. Good. Okay, and now meet me on your back. Grab both weights, elbows in at the ribs, tuck and roll. Okay, and then set yourself up with your hips bridged. So we're using glutes and core again here. Palms face forward at the chest, elbows floating over the floor. Okay, so you already have the chest muscles loaded. And then we're gonna exhale and press as we rotate. So rotate palms face in, inhale to come back down. And try not to get lost in the arms. So once the arms know the system, they know where they're going, remember to scan your glutes, your core, and your lats are working here too in the lowering phase. So as you bring the dumbbells down, Don't lock your elbows at the top, and also don't overreach the shoulders. Let the chest do its thing. Last one here. Good. To come out of it, gently lower your hips, lower your elbows. If you can sit up with these guys to put them down, or just carefully move them to the side. We're gonna go into a head-supported wide V crunch. So bring both legs up, hands behind the head. Now, before you move your upper body, we're gonna drop the legs down just a little bit, about 45 degrees or less. And then exhale, everything comes together. 2, so we crunch up. The abs are working to pull the legs in towards your ribs. Your lower back might make a rude noise from an air pocket. That's okay. Try to keep very little space between the lower back and the floor in this one. And if you laugh while you're training abs, it just works your abs harder. So go for it. Last one. Good, relax your head down. Now, we're gonna take left hand behind the head, right hand into the opposite knee, left leg up tabletop. Okay, and then 90-degree angle in the right leg here, and we're gonna activate core to pull that knee right up over the hip. The angle in the right leg doesn't change. Okay, if you start moving at the knee or the ankle or the hip, or sorry, not the hip, we are moving at the hip. If you start moving at the knee particularly, you're gonna lose the range of motion that we're trying to place on the core and the hip. Good, switch sides. Right hand behind the head, left hand into the right knee. Apply a little bit of pressure there, so you're turning on your transverse abs. And then exhale, lifting the other leg in that fixed 90-degree angle. Three, 2, 1. Good, and we'll bring yourself up. We're gonna grab the weights and we're gonna go into a curl into press. Okay, so we're still using core and glutes here. Palms facing forward, tuck your ribs in, engage your core. We're gonna curl, palms face in at the shoulder, rotate palms face forward to press back up overhead. Fold in, so you're coming down the same way you went up. Fold in, don't lower too quickly. You don't want gravity to be the leader here. Defeats the purpose of strength training. You're always one step ahead of gravity. Inhale, we'll do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Okay, we're almost done the circuit, and then we're gonna repeat everything one more time. We're gonna do a tricep, standing on one leg. So bend your standing knee a little bit so that all the muscles are working around the joint. Lift the other leg. Lift this arm up. You can use 2 fingers under the wrist to support the stability. And then we're gonna inhale down to a 90-degree. Exhale, pull back up overhead. The more still you can keep your wrist, the more the range of motion will be on the tricep. So we want to put the responsibility there. 2 more here. Good, if you lose your balance, don't worry, just tap a toe, re-engage your core, and try again. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. So lift the other leg, lift this arm up, 2 fingers under the wrist to just help stabilize. Inhale down, exhale up. 3, 4, 5, scanning your body. 6, you have core. 7, you have that glute working, the stabilizing glute. That's 2. Okay, we're gonna repeat everything. So sticking to that one dumbbell, we're gonna move it back into a goblet position. Okay, a little bit of a wide stance. Tuck your ribs in, engage your core, keep your spine straight. Inhale, drop into a squat. And then we're shifting our weight. Think about the heels both kind of pushing away from each other. So you're working both glutes, getting a nice hip extension, a little bit of an abduction. So you're going out to the side just a little bit. And all your stabilizers working, teaching your brain to connect your glutes and core and to stabilize your body with them. Let's do 2 more. Good. Okay, let's pick up the other weight. And we're gonna move back into the alternating forward lunge. So although we're lunging forward, you still wanna think about sitting your hips back a little bit. It's really tempting to lean your whole body forward. Lean your hips back so that you can engage the glutes well. Okay, if you lean forward too much, you're gonna lean your weight into your knees. Keep the focus in your lunges on the posterior muscles, your glute, your hamstring. So really driving through that heel with a strong core. I see far too many people whose knees hurt during lunges. It's because the glutes are underactive. Need your glutes active. Okay, let's go back down into that bear hover row. All right, so we're activating again the deep layer, your transverse abdominis here. So make sure you're not pushing up with your arms too much. Really think about the abs initiating. I'm gonna place my hand on the dumbbell first, tuck the toes, engage your core. Exhale to row, inhale down. Stabilize as well as you can at the top. 1 more here. Good, these are effective. We don't need tons. Let's switch sides. Take a breath in and then exhale. Everybody will have a side with this one usually that feels harder than the other one. The left is mine. All right, let's move into the chest press with rotation in the bridge. So bringing yourself back down onto your back, dumbbells in hand, bridge the hips up, set up the arms, palms faced forward. Exhale, rotate. Try not to knock these guys together in the middle. We want to keep the load held on the pectorals and the delts and the triceps. Option to lift your toes here. I always do for a little extra emphasis in my heels. Scanning your deep layer of core. It's engaged, active. Let's do 2 more here. Good, so you can put the dumbbells down carefully. If they're super heavy, just be careful when you lower them down this way that you don't strain the front of the shoulder. If they're light, like mine are today, you don't need to worry as much. So we're gonna bring the legs straight up. Okay, little hamstring stretch, hands behind the head, drop the legs down, and then exhale, ribs and pelvis come together. 3, 4. This one is more about control than range of motion. So make sure that it's your abs and your breath initiating. Last 2. Good, and you can lower it back down. We're gonna go back into the contralateral heel drop, left hand behind the head, right hand into the left knee, and then we're driving up that fixed 90-degree on the other side. Oops, I'm supposed to be up here. 2, 3, good, so engaging again that transverse abdominis. 4, 5, 6, very little movement in your abs. They're working, but you can't see them moving. And then switch sides. Left hand into the right knee, right hand behind the head. Inhale, exhale on the way up. 3, going to 10 here. 4, maybe you can peel your shoulder blades off. 5, a little bit more. 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Always feel that one. Okay, and we're gonna come up to kneeling. So back into the curl into press. Second last exercise. Glutes, core engaged, ribs tucked under. Exhale, open, exhale, press. Keep your chin tucked in. Slowly lowering, not letting gravity yank you around, yank your weights around. One more here. Okay, put one down. Last one, standing. So let's go back to, I think we did, yes. So lifting the left leg and then right arm up, 2 fingers under the wrist to support the range. Find your stability, use your glute. You might need to stick your hips back a little. Inhale down, exhale up. 1, 2, 3. If you lose your balance, 4, don't worry. 5, you can just continue on 2 legs. 6, or keep trying to catch it back in your abs. Let's do 12. Good, and we'll switch sides. Other leg up. This is always a harder side for me to balance because I've sprained this ankle twice. If you have any past ankle sprains, you'll notice that. 5, so really think glute. I have to focus a little harder to get my glute engaged on this side. Last 2. Good, you guys are all done. Nice and quick, full body. Great job. I'll see you next time.